Hello and welcome. It is Sunday, 4-minute morning for today, crypto day 6th of May. And within the Bitcoin price, which is down today, down to the 18 average of lows and the key 9,500 area, as it managed to hit that level. As far as where the 18 average of lows, which hasn't been tested yet, it's in at 9,099, or basically 9,100. When it all comes down to it, this is either a correctionary move or we just built this failed breakout. And I need to see this more clearly on the shorter term time frame, because it managed to come up to this level of resistance on the 24th, and there's the sideways movement. And sort of a retest on April the 28th. It pierced well below the previous high, but it got up and stayed within this area, thus establishing the resistance where the line happened to be. And then the move to get above it. So there's a statement that would be made within this situation. When we look at the chart in itself, any type of sell-offs could still easily present us with a higher low from these big ones at the 6,500 level, or the last key lows, where price action could come down even to 8,000, thus fill the low and then work towards a up move. And I'm just saying that's what it could do in that situation and still make sense on that of a bullish level. But oftentimes what I like to look for, though, is a key point acting as such, which is the case. Having a good type of pattern like we've seen in here, when it breaks the level of resistance, to have a small break, come back to that level and lift off. So it's came back to that level and hasn't lifted off anywhere as of yet within this time. And as I've been stating for the last several days, and even more so strongly now, that if price action can get above this 10,000 handle, 10,000 US dollars, that could be a very interesting and quite bullish situation. I think with Litecoin against the US dollar, it's pretty much the exact same situation, getting above a key Fibonacci level like the 170 back to where it came from. Now, its 18 average of highs is in at 163 and change. The lows is at about 151 and change. It would actually go lower on any moves to the downside, the 18 average of lows, that is. So 150. And another key area I'm looking at is about 156 to basically 165. That's the area for which it came from. On its cross against Bitcoin, within the sideways action that it had, which we can see the 18 average band roughly barely above and at this key Fibonacci 169, all routed to 170. That I think is going to be a very important hold level, and holding at least a little area above with a higher low from here, but resisting this little key area here, I think would be very, very important if, of course, there's further decline, because as this is showing, the statement being made that it's ready to revert the trend. So it's either going to do so, and it's just in the early stages of what would be beautifully higher prices, or it's of course made this high not seen since March 26. And by doing something like that and really having a half-ass move, even not even quite, if this were to be the top, and then breaking down below the 18 average of lows, could have a significant decline from there on in. But overall, it's all on the general space for cryptos in a correctionary mode right now. And the verdict for how the correction will come in through time. Thank you for tuning in and have yourself a great day. Bye-bye.